What is good, Lottery Stocks fam? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new. First, we're touching on AMC, then we're touching on GameStop, some charts, some data, some things that are happening revolving the companies, another short squeeze play we've been watching, the overall market. And at the end of the video, I'm going to give you an earnings play that I just jumped into for a YOLO trade. So watch until the end. Make sure to like the video, and if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? AMC is trading at $5.21, up 0.58% on the day, basically trading flat, fighting this resistance between 515 and 520. We haven't gotten a strong push above 515 and close that we wanted to just yet, and we're still just hanging around this level. Recently, AMC showed a pattern that would have likely pushed us lower, yet we held 460 on a trend line that we wanted to hold, and we have now entered the blue zone that we have been tracking. Where is AMC going from here? If we take a look at the cycles back here, everything matches up, and I'm going to show you very quickly. From the very bottom of the stock, red, yellow, green, blue, orange, green cycle. Very bottom of the stock, red, yellow, green, blue, orange, green parts of the cycle. Then you have this red cycle. Pay very close attention to this. Once it finished this cycle, you hit the second low, a little bit higher than the previous one on the trend line, a little bit higher than the previous one on the trend line, and you entered this blue cycle, in which where we're trading at right now is right around here in the blue cycle. So you're going to see a little bit of chop trading. I don't know for how long, until you see a pop up and then a retrace before mooning higher, if we are going to see that. Now, there are a couple things that need to happen, but first of all, what would that pop look like? So channel trade sideways, sort of ascending. I'd say when we have a compression at 535, that's when you're likely to see the move up after that. And the move is going to top out anywhere between, in my opinion, 570 and 630. No, I'm not saying the squeeze is topping out there. I'm saying that first move in the blue cycle is going to top out, come back down, retrace, right? It could even go up to 630, retrace to 570, and then move higher. After the blue cycle, what did you see? You saw this major run up, this algorithm break, AMC going higher than it's ever been. And this is potentially what you could see next. Some levels 1750 after that, gap fill around 40 something, so on and so forth. And this is where AMC is trading at right now. If anything changes, we will evaluate from there. Before we get into GameStop's chart, AMC Entertainment posts its highest weekend attendance and admissions revenue of 2024 in the US and globally, and its highest weekend for food and beverage revenue in the US since 2019 as well. Deadpool has absolutely been killing it, breaking records, but AMC itself has been breaking records across the board and lining up with pre-COVID levels before AMC even had these run-ups, right? And this is exactly what short sellers feared when shorting this thing all the way down, that AMC would come back, and AMC is now coming back. According to Ortex, though, shorts are still adding on, 16.21%. We pay attention to this just for the trend to see if shorts are still shorting, and it looks like they are. We assume it is much greater than that. GameStop trading at $23.83, down 1.24% on the day. Take a look at where we're trading at now. Every cycle lines up. You entered after this red cycle, this green cycle. If we take a look previously on GameStop, after this red cycle, you entered this green cycle that scaled higher. We didn't get that same degree of heights here. It was compressed down and held down. You saw this sell off right before the green cycle finished, and then this one in the yellow cycle. GameStop sell off right before it finished. Now you're in the yellow cycle, not finished with it yet, right? AMC is actually finished with it. Blue cycle, you see a little bit of a pop, not even to the previous degree, which would only bring GameStop, in my opinion, up to high 25s, 2580, 2590, right? And I said don't get excited yet unless we close above 26, and I still stand by that. As of right now, we're waiting for August 2nd to see if that beer emoji meant anything with Roaring Kitty. We're waiting to see if Roaring Kitty is gone forever or not. As of right now, GameStop, in my opinion, is a sleeping giant, and, you know, nobody wants to wake the beast, okay? Once the beast is awoken from any sort of catalyst, and that's going to bring us into Ryan Cohen, that is it, right? I think it's a sleeping beast. It's compression. It's compressing together. It's tight, and once a catalyst comes out, something's going to happen, and it looks like a catalyst may just come out just due to the factors of what's in the air, right? Roaring Kitty, Ryan Cohen. Ryan Cohen recently changed his profile to she, her, hers. Now changed his profile pic to this AI girl of himself. Not really sure what this means. He also lost his blue check mark over here. I don't know if he did that purposefully, right? Couple thoughts just to throw out there if you have any conspiracies. He has been backing Trump back to back to back, and Elon was supposed to be with Trump. Some things with the conference that didn't go the way they were supposed to. Maybe he took his check away because of Elon, and X is Elon's platform. I don't know. Maybe he is about to give birth to a new company, right? I don't know. Drop your conspiracies in the comments down below. Another squeeze play we've been talking about, Cassava Sciences. I called this out very recently, entering a green cycle, and we have calls on this up 6.64%, trading at $16. Cassava Sciences is looking very, very well. You can see we broke this resistance right here, and we actually closed above it on Friday. Okay, so that's a good thing to see for Cassava Sciences. We're looking for rejections around $16.40 to a top at around 19 bucks. If we can push above that, in which we would need a little bit more volume on Cassava Sciences, but the volume's looking pretty decent. Watching $19, if we push above that, you could see a move all the way up to $27.50, $27.60. Overall, I am still in my calls. This is another fun play. Now, the overall market, we called this out to a T. We said, hey, overreaction to war. It's going to flash down and immediately come back up. Now, the SPY is kind of trading in this channel. We came all the way down to 543, all the way back up to 546.70. And what I see happening on the SPY is pretty interesting. Okay, so we're fighting resistance here. We bounce off of the 50 EMA right here, which you can see. The top of this, right, the 20 would be around 549. Also, the top of the Bollinger Bands would line up there too. And this is the bottom of the parallel channel. I see the SPY, if it breaks above 546.70 with some strength coming up to 549, and I will be reshorting it there. Now that is risky, but that is what I'm watching on the S&P 500. Bitcoin got another rejection at the top of this wedge after testing 70,000, basically just skimmed it and got smoked there. Seems like a lot of people had sell orders on 70K. Here's what I want to see happen. I want to see us close the day above 66,500 by midnight tonight. Bitcoin, I want to see it close above that. If not, you're looking for a hold at 65,800, okay, which would be just this wedge that we're in. We don't want to see a break below this wedge. If we close anywhere between 64,000 and 65,000, I think Bitcoin is going to be bearish going forward. But one thing leaning me even more bullish is Jim Cramer is turning bearish on Bitcoin. Just a little sprinkle on top. I want to talk about NVIDIA really quick before I give you the earnings play that I just entered. NVIDIA 113, basically flat on the day, showing actually more and more weakness. I think we come back down to 111, and we need to see if NVIDIA is going to close under 111. If we close under 111, it's going to look bad. However, NVIDIA did this before, where it tested the bottom, came, fake people out, broke below, fake people out once again. This stock can absolutely burn you if you try and over trade it. So be very, very careful even entering puts on a confirmation, because I think a little bit more things have to line up for NVIDIA, and we're going to be watching the overall market as well. Tesla got a bounce up 4.74%. Testing the macro resistance level and actually getting rejected here. Still trading under 232 is bearish to me. And as of right now, I'm just watching Tesla for a potential retrace back down to 220, 220, or move up to 236.50. Overall, not really any point to trade this here. AMD is the earnings play that I will be trading at 141.38. I gave a couple of call outs in Discord for AMD to at least come up to around 149, potentially all the way up to 157 and higher, which is that next fib level. If not, 136 to 126 is my retrace level if AMD gets cooked on earnings, and potentially all the way down to a low of 119. So that is what I'm watching, but I am playing calls on this. It's very risky. I do not give financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Be very, very careful with these earnings plays. This is a pure YOLO. Earnings this week, again, remember that we have some important ones, and there are plenty of other plays to eye up. Also, keep in mind we have a couple things coming out tomorrow, consumer confidence as well as JOLTS job openings for the overall market. So it is choppy waters right now, and we're seeing a lot of mixed emotions here. Just be very, very careful trading these markets. If you want to trade them like experts and talk with the most amazing people, I'm going to ask you to get in the Discord. It is a coffee price a month. I'm not overcharging like other Discords. It's a very simple one. big group chat with amazing people who trade and want to become financially free like yourselves. So get in here. There are no bad questions, guys. I also post my trades as soon as I take them. We have options trading alerts in there and more. That is the third link under the video. I will also pin it in the top of comments. And this is also to help you as well as me out. Use the second link. Open a Moomoo account. It is a free broker. They are going to give you up to 20 free stocks once you open an account through the link and deposit into your account. And you can also earn 8.1% APY on your uninvested cash. Do it before July is over, guys. You don't have a lot of days left. This promotion is crazy. I think it will last a little bit into August, but just go do it before time runs out. We're also giving you level 2 order book data for free, access to trading options, going long, going short, viewing other exchanges, and more, all for free. Lastly, the top link is for my custom indicator, pattern detection, and forecasting. I am letting you get a free trial because I don't think that you'll want to get rid of the indicator. Okay, so go get the free trial, add it to your TradingView charts. That is it, guys. I love you all. Lottery Stocks out.